Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a very special video. This video is all about a spell, okay? So I know there is a lot of YouTube shorts or small videos about me making spells, candle spells. So I just felt that I want to explain more about how a spell works, or it's just like whenever I make such small videos, it's just like I'm just telling out, but I'm not telling out what exactly it is, why it is done, yeah, some of the other things which I have kept in that like for example in that video, so why they are. So I would love to explain more about it. Today's video is going to be all about it. So in this video I'm going to explain a spell, okay, a step by step spell. I'll make you understand, so it is going to be a very detailed video. Okay, let's see how it works. It's something new which I have not done on my page, on my channel, but I thought that I need to tell my subscribers what it is exactly. Okay, so chalo, let's begin. So to tell, hi, this is Sanjana. I'm a tarot card reader and I also do spell work. I also work with like healing, and one of the healing is with respect to candle magic. I am been doing it since around 9-10 years. I'm into candle spells. So to give you a gist about it, there are two types of candle spells. One is for attracting and the second one is for banishing. So attracting is like attracting money, love, you want something in your life, so that is one of the spell you could do. And the other spell is for basically banishing of some stuffs like evil eye or some negative energy from your life. So basically you could do for that as well. Okay, so today I'm going to explain the whole process of the spell through a banishing spell. Okay, to make you understand, let's begin. Otherwise I know it's a bit of confusing currently. So yeah, let's begin. See, as I've always shown in my video, you have seen that I always lit this candle. Okay, so this candle is for, like, you know, the fire which for example I've always said that the spells are like whatever the home or like the mantra tantra pujas, whatever we do, it's all same. Okay, so for example, whenever we whenever a pandit do a puja or something, they lit the yagna and they lit the fire, so that whatever the prayer are being done, so particularly all those chanting and mantras are going above. That is what the fire or light does. Basically always the fire is lit upside, so that is what it's kind of a very deep meaning to it. I'm just making you understand a very short and sweet way, like a kind of a summary or a gist which could explain all my shorts or my videos. That would be a little bit of helpful for my subscribers. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I've also kept some plants. As I have always seen, there is a plant in all my videos or reels or particularly shorts or particularly, you know, in my candle magic or anything. So basically you do require some grounding or mother earth to be the part of it. Then I have also kept water. Water is basically for the energies which I call for. So for example, whenever I do a spell, I call out the fairies or angels or whoever which I get connected to. So basically they come and help me with the spell, so that, you know, so I keep some offering as a water. Okay, then to begin with, as you have always seen, I have always like cleared the altar through some incense stick. Okay, so let me light it first, as I'm doing it very raw from the beginning, so I'm lighting it in this video. Okay, so as you have seen that I have lit this incense stick, and so this is basically where I'm performing my particularly my spell. Okay, so here I have to cleanse my altar. Okay, so for example in Hindu, or like whenever we do puja, there is gaumatra to be shed in the house or something like that. So it's kind of where I'm doing it through the incense stick, where I am cleansing out my my space so that I'm all ready to do a spell. Okay, moving ahead, I always come up with a candle. Okay, now these candles are of very different shapes and sizes, as you may have always seen. Okay, I'll explain first generally. So the color and the size and shape represent many things about the candle. Okay, so for example, you might have seen some couple candles, some money related candles. So basically those are represented to what you want in your life, and the color coded. Okay, for example, green is for money, red is for love and affection, particularly yellow is for happiness, orange is for career, black is for negativity removal, and so on. Okay, so particularly here I have taken a skull candle. As I've said in the beginning of this video, that this video is for banishing spells. So here I am removing out something. So for example, I am removing energy through someone's mind, some kind of jealousy, some kind of blockages. So I am using this skull as a person. It denotes a person, and I'm using it for my spell as black, because there is some negative energy in that person. So particularly I'm using it in black color. Okay, and then, you know, as usual, I take a toothpick and write the name. Okay, so particularly as I'm explaining here, this is a person, this is my client who has given me the spell to do for a person who may have like anger issues or addiction. Yes, addictions for like drugs or alcohol or something like that. Yes, so those are the spells also conducted through this candle magic. So particularly I take this toothpick and write the name, okay, of that particular person. So here I'm doing is like I'm writing the name of the person. Okay, I'm not going to show you. Okay, here I am going to do the spell to remove blockage of something related to blockages from their mind. So I have written down their name behind the skull. Okay, the next step is, as usual, I do is like I take some olive oil, any oil. So oils are also different forms. So here I am first dressing it out. I will just explain 1 second. Okay, so oils are also of different types. Basically olive oil is like a very common one, or a very like, you know, a mediocre oil where you could use it in any spell, like for attracting also and banishing also. Okay, so to give it more in detail, for example, you could use rose oil for love and all those things. You could also use like mustard oil and all for basically removing out something. So basically for most commonly used as olive oil, so you could use that. I'm using it. So basically dress the candle is like you are dressing out the candle. For example, whenever we start something, we put some you know, sticks and then put ghee or oil and then we lit it. The same way, as maybe I have explained in one of my video on my channel, that it's kind of the similar things, but it's kind of a Western puja, and all are like, you know, the pujas and mantras are very traditional. Okay, after writing the name and dressing it with the oil, the second step is basically we put some herbs. Now herbs is basically it adds on more value, more it makes the spell more stronger, so that whatever you are asking for or whatever you are doing the spell for, it will be multiplied, means your spell will become a bit more stronger. Okay, so as I have said you that I want to do the spell for banishing some kind of blockages from one person's mind. Okay, so here to banish I am kind of using, here is like yahan pe some pepper powder I am using. If you want, you could even use some chili flakes and pepper powder that I have used, that is also fine. You could also use, if you want, is you could use this. Sage is also used for cleansing. That is also a very good herbs. See, these are all herbs basically, which are used to perform a candle magic. Okay, so moving ahead, after we use the basically the herbs and all, the major part missing in my videos is that I do some chanting. I call out all the goddesses, fairies, and whatever, whoever deities or divine I am connected with, and then perform the spell. Okay, so whatever I have performed in my shorts or videos is a very gist, and I'll obviously not explain everything and give it all to you. Okay, so in this video is also not the same case, but I'm just explaining whatever I use to make the short videos, why are they exactly that way, why it is performed. So maybe I explained a little bit about it. Okay, moving ahead, so as you may have seen, all of these things are done, and after some chanting and everything, I lit the candle. So basically lit with an intention. So basically I always intend, now I have to remove the blockages from that person. So while lighting the candle also, I am imagining it that all the blockages are removed from the mind of that particular person, and then I am burning out this candle. Even after burning the candle, I am visualizing it. I am visualizing the person. There are a lot of mantras or particularly my chantings involved, and this is how a spell is usually done. Okay, so maybe I have spoken too much, but I hope this video like brings out clarity in all my subscribers that exactly what a spell is, why it is done. But it is definitely not any black magic. It's not at all. It's a gray magic. It's basically done for some kind of benefits, and nothing it is going to be harmful. It will never cause any hurt or harm to anyone. Okay, so it is definitely not a black magic. Please, I don't want to have my subscribers to have that myth. I hope I could eradicate that. So this was the main purpose of making this so long video, to explain out to what exactly is a spell, how it works, why all those things are done. I hope I could give you some clarity, and I hope you liked this video. I hope if you have any doubts with respect to my spell work or any of my videos or shorts, you could definitely write down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to hear you out, and also happy to give you all like explanations and make your confusions go away. So I'll be really happy. I'm looking forward for your comments. So till then, take care and stay tuned. Bye.